In this morning's Health Alert, Alzheimer's may become the defining disease of the baby boomer generation. The Alzheimer's Association has a 2023 report out. It says the number of people aged 65 and over living with Alzheimer's now is nearly 7 million people. That number expected to rise to over 12 million by 2050. Physician and best-selling author Dr. Ian Smith is here. Dr. Ian, good to see you. I have friends who actually had a spouse diagnosed with Alzheimer's. They decided drugs weren't going to help, so they changed their spouse's diet and saw remarkable progress. Do we know anything more about how food can actually lead to some form of prevention?
Well, yeah, a lot of it's kind of trial and error. We don't know exactly what causes Alzheimer's. We do know it's a combination of factors, things like genetics, environment, lifestyle behaviors, even age. But what we also know, though, is there's some things you can do to either prevent it or slow the onset. Believe it or not, one of the biggest things is exercise. People who regularly exercise reduce their Alzheimer's risk by 50%, but also by losing weight, controlling your blood sugars is important because we believe that cardiovascular illness can lead to an increased risk of Alzheimer's. And then reducing the amount of alcohol you consume, as well as smoking, and better sleep patterns. As people age, they don't tend to sleep as well, and we have found that better sleep hygiene, we call it, can also delay the onset or the progression of Alzheimer's.
I think we all need to take note of our sleep hygiene for sure, no matter how old we are. But to think that baby boomers would be named Generation Alzheimer's, people are desperate for a cure, and I guess researchers determined that a potential new treatment did not slow the disease's progression. So do we know anything about any new drugs that are on the horizon that could help?
So, the bad news is that this particular drug that you're mentioning, they realized that there was no benefit to slowing the progression. Remember, Alzheimer's is a neurodegenerative disease, so there is actually something anatomical happening in the brain. There are lots of drugs that are in the pipeline. There are researchers every single day of their professional life who are investigating it. We have a lot of good things on the market now. More will become available. It's just that this particular one did not show the benefit, but that's not to be discouraged. There will be more in the pipeline and more produced for sure in the next coming years.
Well, it's certainly encouraging that you can see the markers of Alzheimer's decades before symptoms begin. So hopefully this will be Generation Alzheimer's Cure very, very soon. Dr. Ian Smith, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.